So, I was just recently in Italy for 2 weeks. I was staying out in the mountains with my friends and their family. So, I got a pretty good experience of what Italy's like for most of the country, not just what it's like in the cities. And after staying out in the mountains for 2 weeks, I've come away with a lot of different experiences, a lot of different stories, and a big difference in my opinions on life completely. And I've sat down and I've analysed it and I've lumped through it in my head. And I've got a fair few videos I'm going to make out of it. But the main point I was going to make is about how the Italians deal with problems. So in Italy, if you've ever been, it's a pretty laid back time over there. And out there, people don't tend to care about a lot of the small problems that we care about here in the UK. If you're driving along the road and someone cuts out in front of you, firstly, it's lawless out there with the driving. Nobody cares, full stop, about any signs or any traffic lights. But if someone does pull out in front of you, if it was to happen out here, it could ruin someone's day. It really could. They're beating the horn, they're setting up their arse, they're fucking trying to get them to pull over, trying to get them to fight, posting them all over Fife Jammers, complaining to their family about this one incident that happened. But when you go to Italy, it happens at least 3 times a day. People are pulling out all the time, almost causing crashes, but they just don't care. The Italians just do not let it get to them. I'm sitting in the car with my friend and someone pulls out in front of him. He's got to slam on the brakes. Never honked the horn, never stopped talking to me, just kept going on like it was normal. And that was quite a big shock to me because in my head I'm like, why are they not bothered about these little problems? And after talking through the ideas with my friend and talking about why they're like this, he made a pretty good point. And his point was that there's bigger issues in this country of Italy to worry about than to get yourself all worn out about these little small issues. And the way I took it, right, explained it quite well. It's almost like a big container of energy. Everybody has one. You've got one, I've got one, your family has one, my family has one, whatever. Every human on this planet has this big container of energy. And throughout our lives, we encounter big issues, small issues, whatever. But all of these issues we encounter take a little scoop of energy out of our tanks. And it's almost like all the little small problems you let get to you. Sure, they might not take lots of energy out, but if you let enough of them affect you, by the end of the day, your tank's got nothing in it. And the Italian lifestyle is, I would say, more dangerous than it is here in terms of day-to-day life. There's wild animals such as poisonous snakes, poisonous wasps, wolves, boars, bears, all this kind of wildlife that could kill you, rip you to shreds, poison you, whatever. On top of that, the environment, they've got lightning, and the lightning they have there is fucking brutal. They've got hailstones the size of golf balls, they've got rocks falling down the mountain, they've got fucking intense lightning. They've got all these different issues day to day that they just don't have the time to worry about the small issues. They conserve their energy throughout the day. They deflect all the small problems away from their big tank of energy. So that when it comes to these bigger issues, they're very capable of handling them. But come back over to the UK and you have a look at how people handle things. If someone pulls out in front of them, someone's bitching and moaning about what he said or what she said, they let all these little problems just take little scoops out of their energy tank. By the end of the day, the week, the month, everybody's drained. And they're drained because they've let so many problems get to their energy tank. And what ends up happening is then when they're confronted with these big issues in life, whether that be bills they can't afford, whether it be missing car payments, whether it be, I don't know, some big issue to come up, right? They don't have any energy left in their tank to deal with it. So what they end up doing is developing mental health issues. They start hiding away in their house, hiding away from life. They distract themselves endlessly with gambling, with TV, with doom scrolling, with whatever they do with their time. They distract themselves, They stay away from the real issues and they don't face it because they have no energy left. And a big thing I've took from Italy that has completely changed the way I live my life now is that I don't let the small issues get to me. Not at all. Someone pulls out in front of me, I don't care. Someone wants to argue about something stupid, I don't give it attention. I deflect all of these issues away from my tank of energy. And what I find myself doing now is firstly having more energy to do the things I want, like make money. And secondly, if something big was to come up, a big issue, I guarantee I could handle it better now than I could before, because I'm not letting all these little small issues take away from my energy.